Great morning. We're just continuing forward. I'm going to grab cards and I want to look at what's going on with ice. Now, the reason I'm looking at this is because a lot of the ice agents signed up because they were supposed to get a $50,000 bonus for doing that, and that's attractive. But the caveat with that is that they have to stay there for 5 years. And they get it in increments. They don't get a whole $50,000 right up front. Okay. And if they leave before 5 years is over, which of course Trump knows that he's not even going to be there 5 years. Okay. And that the new administration coming in is going to get rid of ICE. So whatever money they've paid out needs to be returned. Okay? So in actuality, they're giving them nothing. Now these ICE agents, they were supposed to also be getting benefits of health care. That's not happened. One of the ICE agents was saying he's got a daughter that's seriously ill and has no health care. And they are among the most hated of people. So let's look and see what the cards have to say about ICE. Not that I am excusing what they're doing by any means. But, you know, the truth is, there are some of them that signed up for the benefits, which it looks like they're not getting at all. But let's see what the cards have to say. What can you tell us about ICE? What's going on with ICE agents? So, yeah, the reading is about this emotion, or it can be, you know, on the positive, this is genuine Christianity type things. In the negative, this is somebody that's ruled by emotions. Okay? So the emotions of this, we're reading about that. The watery nature of it, if you will, as well. Drawn in by the emotions of this, the actions, okay? Energy coming into it was what's being shared. Now, we have the caduceus there. So that could be about health care, etc. But let's see, above it, new information with the foundation of what's being offered up. Okay. So information that's been offered up, the past coming into it, what was shared, health care, etc., etc., etc. So what's going on now is, you know, about the family, the drama, the monetary, the, you know, that whole cycle, okay? How it's impacting family, etc. Also, it's my thing for Republican, you know, that type of whole drama. The challenge, let's see what their challenge is, what's being worked on. The workings in progress. Okay. Above it, White House. Trump, the White House. The foundation pondering and not liking what's coming. So taken in. Now these, when I see the Republican thing, a lot of these could have been January 6ers as well. Those on that emotional cycle. Okay. Now, I'm sure that a number of these ICE agents are as well, haters, white supremacist haters, etc. Although I've seen a number of them appear to be Mexicano in origin. And do they think, again, this is going to save him, kind of like the Cubano woman? I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote for Donald Trump. Well, she's gone. She's out of the U.S. now. First it was one of her family members and she was crying about that. Well, now she's also gone. Okay. So singing about how she's voting for Donald Trump did not save her. Okay. So let's see what we have. Potential outcome is what's being birthed, what's coming in, the abundance of things coming in. Outside influence is the wheel is turning. So it's not looking good for them. And then the ones that had caused these deaths are being charged as well. So above it, they're out in the cold. Okay? They're out in the cold with things, and the foundation is facing losses. Not liking what's coming. What's been offered up, new information when it comes to the White House, keeping them out in the cold. He lied, okay? He's been a liar. He's been a con man the whole time. He doesn't pay the workers. He always finds some loophole, some way to get out of paying. So he fed them a load of goods, threw out that hook out there, grabbed them, and now they're paying the price. So let's see what's driving it. Underneath of it, first thing is about a new action. It's coming from what? Oh yeah, chained to the dark side, which is bringing what? An ending. Deaths, endings, changes that are now what? Being looked into, investigated. And this is moving. This is in motion. Ferreting out what's been hidden when it comes to that pesky little thing called justice. So now they're carrying this big burden. Okay? Blocking, wanting to block and not see what's coming. Mentally, they are tied up. They got themselves into this mess. And there's been a victory when it comes to what? Trump just, I don't care. Okay? His decline, his mental retreat into what? His delusion, his dementia, and the things they're trying to get away with. All he cares about is his wealth, making money. So something new, concrete is coming out, light is coming on, more messages of information coming out, and these ice agents are going to be feeling more and more pushed to the edge, being overturned because of the what? The actions in hand that they have done. Okay? Their positions of power that they've been put in, and the manipulation that's taken place within this abuse of power. Okay? So they got fed a load of goods, believed they were getting this big windfall of money, all these benefits, etc. And now they're having to pay the price because of their actions. So where is this moving to? They're in the boat. That truth, the information is there, and it's the nightmare scenario. Sleepless nights now, because they're not getting paid. Okay? They're not getting paid. So is some of the light dawning? The lid was on it. They're feeling the pain now. The pain they've caused and the pain that's coming to them now and their families because of all this stuff up in the air, because of what's being withheld and where this is moving, what's coming in, what's being strengthened is unfortunately for them a tower moment. And the truth is coming out. So they're juggling this unfortunate mindset that they've got themselves in as to what they've been sold, what's been built, and the actions they have, the club in hand to go forward because of what? Because of their alliance with Trump. And so now they've got the bloody sword in hand because of what? The actions they've controlled. And what's being handed out, the evidence in hand, the message about an action that's rapidly moving will be the concrete thing about the finance. The message about the finance, which has been what walked away from. So now it's coming to judgment when it comes to the past, etc., etc., etc. We've got the Epstein things, the lovers, the arguments, the leadership, the gaslighting, the long-term, figuring out the next move, an agreement that they're lacking in the harvest, and the world is watching about this control and standing guard while what? The swords are coming down. The new cup on the horizon is about balance for what? The choices they've made in life. So these ICE agents are going to be in a world of hurt. They're not getting paid. They're not getting the things they were promised. They're now the most hated of people. And the transgressions they've been doing are going to come to light, and they're going to have to pay the price for it. Okay? So they've gotten themselves in a real good trap, haven't they? Now, yeah, a number of these are January 6ers, and they're coming out and thinking, you know, some of them are just in it for the power, so they can be abusive to people and get away with it, etc. Some of them did it for the money, which they're not getting. Some got into it because of needing the health care, and that's not happening either. So do we feel sorry for them? Maybe a few. Maybe a few that got into it because they have really sick people in their life they're trying to take care of. But the ones that are out there just to be abusive and to be hateful and that rhetoric, no. Good luck. Okay, you bought the package, which was yet again another con, and now you're going to be held responsible for your actions. Kind of a tough lesson to learn, isn't it? So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.